My dear brothers and sisters in the risen Lord, second week of the year, Tuesday. Obedience keeps the law, but love knows when to break it. On a cold wintry night, a group of tourists comprising of men, women, and children landed up near a temple. The priest of the temple allowed them to spend the night in the temple. When it became too chill, threatening the life of the children and the world people, the priest, having nothing to warm them, took the huge Buddha's wooden statue and burned it to warm the room. Due to this kind act of the temple priests, the children and the world people were saved from a freezing death. In the morning, when the people learnt what the priest had done with the Buddha's statue, they were furious. In their rage, they hit the priest with sticks and stones until he died within the temple precincts. His blood was mingled with the ashes of the Buddha's statue. In today's gospel, when the Pharisees accused the disciples of breaking the Sabbath, when they plucked ears of grains and satisfied their hunger, Jesus called to their mind the ancient history where David, fleeing from King Saul, came to Nob and being entertained by Abimelech the priest, asked for food. Having no other food, the priest gave them consecrated loaves, which was not lawful for any to eat but the priest only and the Levites. The high priest Abimelech thought it better to save this man from starvation than to offer sacrifices to God. 1 Samuel 21. Today, let us reflect on 2 points. Jesus defended his disciples' behavior. He does not go the sin of one David to excuse the sin of others' disciples. The disciples were in fact blameless. They did not steal the grains. They ate only because they were hungry. And the Pharisees accused them not of stealing, but of breaking the Sabbath law. It was allowed by the command of the law that they should not lay hold on any as a thief in their fields unless he sought to carry away with him. But if any touched only what he needed to eat, they should allow to depart free. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 25. Jesus argued that if they accuse the transgression of the law on the part of David, who was a Levitical bread, when he was not a priest, which was a greater sin than breaking of the laws of Sabbath, how could they accuse his disciples who only ate the corn to satisfy a necessity, their hunger? Therefore, they were blameless. Second, every disciple's action reflect upon Christ. When the disciple broke the Sabbath laws, the Pharisees found fault with the Christ. Whenever a Christian does anything unlawful, it will reflect upon Christ and he will be upbraided for their transgressions. Christian must always take care to do lawful things, not only to remain virtuous, but also to bring honor to Christ, whose name they bear.